whole backstory for this lick is that I'm currently working on a bridge section for a new song. And I was thinking that it needs some kind of a lead guitar concept in the background that is like, I heard that it was supposed to be like an open string based. So once I took a look at the chord progression, which is basically like E major to F major to A minor and B minor. So this whole kind of thing like supports the idea of using the high E string here as a pedal point. I used a lot of different types of approaches before I locked this open string concept here. And I thought this is so cool idea of using the open strings that there's a lot of benefits of actually just practicing the whole concept as itself. So the whole thing here is that you can kind of like isolate the left hand practice in order to have like a little bit more stamina for playing like a legato runs or whatever, where you need to have a little bit more like action on the left hand. So legato, picking lines, whatever. We are in the E Phrygian dominant scale today, which is also like A harmonic minor. Technically they are like in the same key, but then the tone center is kind of different. A harmonic minor centers a little bit more around like the A minor triad, and then E Phrygian dominant like a E dominant chord. It's like as a simplified version of it. So let's take a look at the whole thing here. So E Phrygian dominant lick here. So the whole thing, the concept here is with the left hand that it starts with a hammer on, and here it's the 7th fret on the E string. Then you pull off to the 4th, and then keep on pull-offing to open string. And here it's, I think it's easier to start in a way that you kind of have like a little bit like a rolling movement on the left hand, like this. And if you want, you can also like isolate just like that line here. And then my lick here moves from the 7 and 4, 1 fret higher, so it's 8 and 5. Then to the 12th and 8. And then to the 12 and 7. Then we repeat the whole thing again, like 7 and 4, 8 and 5, 12 and 8, and then 14 and 10. And that's kind of it. Just in order to build up the speed, I highly recommend like just using the metronome there or some kind of a backing track that suggests or supports it. I'm going to take a look a lot more in depth, like how to practice different scales with like a pedal note. But you know, a lesson about that is coming in the near future. So stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one. Bye.